All right, good afternoon, everyone. The 5 minutes has elapsed, so others will join us as we commence the webinar. Okay, so good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Madu or Maibi, are you there? Joshua Alabi, you're welcome. Robert Etiga, you're welcome. Michael Isaac, can see you. And Mina Delish, you're welcome. So I welcome everyone to this webinar. And in this webinar, we're going to be looking at digital marketing and how it can be used to acquire new customers for your business. Okay, but before that, we want you to understand that in order to acquire new customers, you have to offer value. Okay, you have to create and offer value in exchange for funds or in exchange for another service from your customer. Okay, and in this webinar, we're going to look at what value creation is, okay, and why it is important in your business. And after that, we're going to look at some digital marketing strategies that you can use to actually acquire new customers for your business. Okay, and so I'll be welcoming Mr. Kalu, who happens to be the CEO of CPPL, Customer Passion Point Limited. And as you know, this webinar is hosted by the company Customer Passion Point Limited. So we are a value creation company, and we create value through marketing consulting and training programs. And so that is why we are having this webinar, in order to enlighten you business owners on how to utilize digital marketing for your business. Okay, so I will leave the floor for Mr. Kalu while I will share my screen now to the slides that we are going to be using for this webinar. So please, if you can hear me, just type in the chat box, I can hear you. Please just type in the chat box so that we'll be sure that you are hearing us. Okay, just type in the chat box, I can hear you, please.
Okay, Omuni, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I definitely can hear you, and you are sounding very happy. I'm sure you are excited because you're able to pull this through. Yeah. I mean, I like when people celebrate what they're doing. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so my name is Ikechukwu Kalu. Like you said, I'm the CEO of the company, and we have been around for the past 10 years. And we pride ourselves in creating value. Like you said, we create value through innovative, cost-effective, and customized marketing solutions and training solutions. So we offer training programs, and in making sure that we get more people to understand what we're doing, we provide this webinar. It is usually free, but the idea is to help address issues that people are having either in their industry or in their particular business, that once they're able to surmount it, it helps them to grow their business. So I will take the first part of the training, which is on value creation. And if I ask you to define value, I'm sure we'll all have different definitions. Omani, where is the slide? Are you projecting it?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but I can be speaking while you project it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes. So the word value, it's important that we understand what value means. What does value mean to you? Okay. Unless you understand what value means, you may not really be able to see how it applies to your customer. One example I normally use, in trying to explain what value is remember Valentine just passed. We had Valentine. People had vows and they were talking to. So imagine if you are a lady and I'm your vow, and you plan to excite me, but you don't know anything about me. You don't know what I like or what I don't like. You'll be surprised that no matter how hard you have worked and produced what you have produced to excite me, if it is not in line with what I desire, what I want, you won't get the desired value. You won't get the desired result. Okay, so first thing, let us understand what value is. And I like the way Philip Kotler described value. Philip Kotler described value as primarily the putting together of the right combination of quality, service, and price for your target market. I'll take it again. The right combination of quality, service, and price. So what the quality you're providing is important, the service behind the product that you are delivering is important, and the amount you are charging is important. Imagine you are selling a pair of shoes. The quality of the shoe is important, okay? The way you are able to make that delivery is important, and lastly, the amount you are charging for the pair of shoes are important. Think about any other service you're delivering. Maybe you are making cake, you sell cakes. People are interested in the value, the quality of the cake. They're interested in the service behind how the packaging and the delivery, and then the amount that you charge. So you cannot talk about value without looking at the quality of what you're delivering, the service behind it, and the price that you are charging. It is when you get this combination right, that is when your customer looks back and says, wow, I got value. Okay? That is how Philip Kotler described value. But let's look at another guy, the head of Rose and Associate. He said that value is the satisfaction that of customer's requirement. You know, your customer that is coming to you have a requirement. If you are running a shop, somebody comes into your shop, he has a requirement in mind. So it is that satisfaction of that requirement at the lowest possible cost of acquisition, cost of ownership, and use. That is what value is. So if I buy something from you that I like and I've paid for it, but when I get home, it's so difficult to use. It's so difficult to set it up. It's so difficult to maybe I need to register it to be able to use it, and the process of registration is very difficult. Then I have not gotten value. You've sold me the item. I have the item with me, but I can't use it. Okay? I can't use it. So I don't have value. So it is when I am satisfied by when those conditions that I require that made me come to you are satisfied, that is when I've gotten value. In terms of I have paid the lowest cost, okay, and it is easy to use and it is easy to own, then I can claim that I have gotten value. So that is what value creation is. That's what value is. The satisfaction I get if you fulfill my requirement, or the putting together of the right combination of quality, service, and price. When you put it in the right combination, I bought something, I think the quality is good, and I like the way it was delivered to me, and I like what I'm paying, then I can say that I've gotten value. Okay, I hope you guys are taking notes in case you have any area you want me to clarify. So having discussed what value means, the next thing is to ask ourselves, what is value creation? And the simplest way I'll put it is that value creation is actually the process of generating and delivering value to your customer. You know, for different industries, for different things that you are either selling or marketing, you may require different processes. So what it means is that at every stage of the process, how you handle it, how you manage it, how I feel as your customer is what put together describes the value I've gotten from you. Therefore, it involves all the activities and the strategy that you want to put in place. Okay? The worth, the benefits, and the utility of the product. All of these are what come together because they enable you to meet my need. It is when you meet my need and my preferences for your audience for that item, that is when I can claim that I have gotten value. So in simple terms, value creation is being to me what I want you to be to me. And that was why I used the example of Valentine. If on Valentine's Day, all I want from you is a nice perfume. If you don't buy perfume for me and you go and get flowers and you deliver it with a courier, you bring somebody to come and sing, but you didn't buy the perfume that I like, that I want, then you have sent me something, but it is not really of value to me, because that is not what I'm looking for. That's not what I need. So bring it to your business. The way you package your delivery, the service behind what you're doing with your customer, if it's not in line with what your customer is expecting, then the customer will not feel that you have created value for him or her. So it's important, one, that we understand what our customers need. You cannot create value as a business to your audience or your target market without, one, understanding the need. Okay? You must know what they need. Number two is innovation and differentiation. Okay, nobody wants to eat okra soup every day. You must come across to your customer and your audience as being versatile, as being creative, as being innovative. Okay, it can be in the way you deliver it, it can be in the way you're pricing. You are creative. There is something that differentiates you from the other provider of the same services. That is what is required to be able to create value. What about quality and reliability? You cannot tell me that you are creating value for me when the item or the services you come to me is of the lowest quality, or you are not reliable. You say you come at 10, you come at 1 p.m. You say you will see me today, you come in 5 days' time. That is not value creation. Okay, because you're not being to me what I want you to be to me. What about efficiency and cost effectiveness? Nobody wants to spend too much money on anything, no matter how you evaluate it. Every customer wants to feel that he got the best bargain. So if you are not efficient and you are not cost effective, I will not perceive you to be delivering value to me. What about customer experience? Each time your customer makes contact with you, what is the experience you walk away with? It's very important that it's pleasurable, it's of good quality, it is excellent. That way they remember you and they can talk about you all the time. And then the last point I will take here is building brand equity. When you do the right thing and you come across to your audience as what they are looking for, then it adds to how they think about you. You know, we describe brand as what people say about you when you're not there. So when you deliver quality, when your service is good, when your price is good, when the combination is right, then your audience feels like you are taking good care of them. Okay? So these are the things that will help you to create value. So by way of conclusion, I just want to tell us that value is that quality of the quality of anything which renders its desired value to your audience. Value. If I don't perceive that what I'm getting from you is of value, then there's a problem. There must be a way to measure value, and it is when it is measured and perceived to be what it should be, that is when I feel that I have gotten value. So I believe that with these few slides, we have been able to bring you into the world of value creation, for you to know what it means to create value, because it is central to your being able to deliver your products and services to your customers in such a way that you can make profit and remain in business. Thank you very much. Let me hand over back to Omoni to take us now into digital marketing, which is really why we are here. Omoni, over to you.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for paying attention to that lovely and powerful session. I believe we are getting value, actually. So if you are getting value, just type in the chat box and say, I'm getting value. Please just do that so that I can know that, yes, we are not wasting our time here. Okay, type in the chat box section and say, I am getting value, while we proceed to digital marketing in proper. All right, great. Kemi, I can see you. All right, so we are into digital marketing right now, and first of all, let me quickly define what digital marketing is. I believe many of us would have known what it is, but then I still have to do that in order for us to understand better what we'll be talking about subsequently. So what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is a modern approach to promote products or services using online channels. Okay, so in summary, digital marketing is using online assets, okay, online platforms to promote either your product or your services. Okay, so you can either do this for your business or for other businesses. It encompasses various strategies such as SEO, social media, content marketing, and paid advertising to reach and engage target audience. So the goal of digital marketing is to actually generate sales for a particular company. All right, and in doing this, you have to reach out to the right target audience. I mean the right people that are most likely going to be interested in whatever you are promoting. Okay, so that is literally what digital marketing is. Okay, so now let's go to crafting compelling content. Now, we believe that I want you to understand that everything done online, when you hear digital marketing, the base of it, the core of digital marketing is content writing. Okay, it's content development. And if you go online now, what makes you online is because you are consuming a lot of content. Okay, what makes you go online to Twitter, to Facebook, to Instagram is because you want to go there to either interact with people with content, because you can't chat without writing content to to your fellow friend on Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp. Okay, so content is the core of digital marketing, and in digital marketing we call it copywriting. So how do you write content that people want to read and interact with? Okay, because before someone can take an action on whatever you are doing online or whatever you are promoting online, your content must be compelling to them. It must strike their pain point before they can decide to, oh, I need this. Then they can interact with your content. Okay, so number one, compelling headline. So when you are developing your content, your headline, which is the first point of contact between the reader and your content, that is the first thing they are going to see. Your headline must be compelling enough. It must grab attention with a strong and compelling, your content must grab attention with a strong and compelling headline. It should be concise, clear, and convey the primary benefit or solution offered. That is, whatever you are selling, whatever you are offering to your target audience, your headline must be able to capture their pain point and deliver exactly what you want them to achieve from reading your content. Okay, so from your headline, someone already knows that, oh, this is a digital marketing training. From your headline, someone already knows that, oh, my weight loss, my weight is going to be lost by the time I finish digesting this content. What I mean by that is your headline should have captured the fact that someone that wants to lose weight will be able to see it and say, oh, I need to read more about this particular headline. Okay, so that is what you want your headline to do. You want it to be able to grab the attention of your target audience. And the next one is clear value proposition. You don't want to miss this, because when you don't clearly define your value, all right, you might end up confusing your target audience. Okay, and once they are confused about what you are trying to say, then they will not be able to come to a conclusion of whether to interact with your business or not to interact with your business. So you must clearly articulate the value your product or service provides. That is the essence of a clear value proposition. Compelling body copy. Okay, so that's the body of your content. It has to be compelling, and there are some elements that makes your content compelling. Number one, you can tell a story. All right, people love to read stories, so you can start with a story. Okay, you want to make sure the body of your content has some kind of some level of proof, or let me say customer testimonials. That is, people that have already used or buy your product in the past. So you want to also make sure you list out some of the happy customers, some of their feedbacks. in your copy. This also gives some level of trust in the reader, in the new prospect that is, digesting your content. So you have to structure the body copy to maintain a reader's interest. So when they see all this in your content, it becomes more interesting for them to consume. And at the end, you want to also add a very strong call to action. If by the time you have done all I have mentioned earlier and you miss this last one, then probably you have just wasted a lot of impressions. What I mean by impression is you have wasted a lot of people that have seen your content, because after digesting your content, they will just leave because you have not instructed them to do any or to take any action. So you must be able to add a strong call to action to your content so that people can take this action, and as a feedback to you, you can now follow up on this on the prospects that have taken action on your copy. So for example, you might want to have a form on your content, maybe at the end of your content or at the middle, okay, wherever you want to put it. You want to have a form that the reader can fill, and then on your own end you receive the information, and subsequently you can follow up or reach out to them depending on what the form is all about. If it is for them to place an order, if it is for them to register for a webinar, if it is for them to take whatever action you want them to take, then on your own end you can follow up and subsequently close deals with those prospects. Okay, so these are just some few elements that you can look into when writing content for your digital assets. Okay, either Facebook, Instagram, your YouTube, whatever platform, you must be able to follow these steps in order to write a very good content. Okay, so what is next? After developing content for your business and you are ready to put it out there, what do you do? How do you make it go viral? How do you make a lot of persons see it? And how do you even channel this content to the specific people that really needs them? All right, so for example, if you are selling if you sell wristwatches, you want to write your content in a way that will capture wristwatch lovers. Okay, but at the same time, you must be able to target them. You must be able to know where to find them online. All right, so for example, wristwatch is a fashion product, and you know that Instagram is also a fashion like social media. People go to Instagram to look beautiful, to look beautiful and also digest beautiful content. So when you are creating content around your product, which is wristwatch, you must make it beautiful, attractive. For example, when you are taking pictures of it, okay, you must make it attractive. When you are writing the copy about it, then you must make it also compelling. Okay, so we want to launch a converting social media ad in order to target the right audience. Okay, so after writing your copy, you want to now target the right audience to digest the content so that they can now take action on whatever you are promoting. And that is where social media advertisement comes in. And what is this all about? It's all about generating leads. All right, it's all about generating leads. So you want to generate as many leads as possible for your business, because it is out of this lead that you are now going to convert into customers. All right, it is from this lead you can now convert them to customers. So you want to also launch a lead generation campaign, and these 4 campaigns that are here, they are for specific purposes. Okay, they have different purposes, but the most important campaign that you might want to run is either lead generation or conversion campaign. But let me quickly explain what each of them is all about. So lead generation is when you collect data from your target audience. When you collect data from your target audience. So for example, when you have a sales page, and you have a form on that page, just like the form that you filled in order to register for this webinar. Okay, so that page will have a form that people will fill. So the process of someone filling that form, okay, is what we call lead generation. So after filling the form successfully, the person has become a lead for you. And before someone will fill a form, that means that person is actually interested in whatever you have said on that page before getting to the form. So for example, when you got this ad in front of you, you saw that, oh, there's a digital marketing webinar that is coming up, and you picked interest in what we are going to do, and that is why you filled the form to register for the webinar, and that is what we call lead generation. Okay, engagement campaign is just you trying to make people engage with your business. All right, so the purpose of that campaign is just to engage with your business online. All right, and that is why it's called engagement campaign. Website traffic. So if you have a website and you want to drive a lot of traffic to that website, this is an option you can use. All right, to run this is a campaign objective you can use to run your ad, and it will bring people to your website. Now take note that website traffic campaign does not necessarily mean they will take an action on your website. All right, it does not necessarily mean they will take an action on your website, and that is why we have different objectives. If you want them to take an action, you either run lead generation or conversion campaign. But if you want them to take an action on the ad itself, or let me say on your post, okay, not necessarily on your website, then you want to use engagement campaign. And the biggest of it, the most important of it, is the conversion campaign, which is the one that is used to generate actual sales. All right, okay, it is used to generate actual sales. So this is used for businesses that sell physical products mostly. All right, so if you sell physical products, you want to use conversion campaign, because conversion campaign will help you to bring in potential customers that are ready to buy your product. Okay, so this is the campaign objective that you can use to sell your physical product. For businesses that offer services, okay, you want to use lead generation, because you are rendering services that people might want to go back and think about, okay, do we need this service? Or if for example, if you're a business to business service provider, you know other businesses that you are trying to reach or that you are trying to sell to, they might need some time to actually weigh their options, whether they need your service or not, or they might even want to have some conversation with you to get better understanding on your offerings. Okay, but in terms of product, when people see a particular product and they see the features, they can easily or instantly make their decision whether they want to buy it or not. All right, so for example, just like I said, if you are selling a wristwatch, someone can just see the wristwatch and say, oh, this wristwatch is beautiful, and they probably might not need much information apart from informations like, is it waterproof, is it analog or digital, and all sorts. And once these informations are provided on your landing page or on the ad, so a prospect, or let me say the reader, can instantly make a decision to either buy the product or not. Okay, and so that is why you can use conversion campaign to promote your physical product. And for services, you want to use what? Lead generation campaign. All right, so if you are following me and you are enjoying the class, please just type I am following. Just type I am following in the chat box, so I will know that we are getting value from this webinar. Just type I am following, please. All right, great. Thank you, Kemi. Thank you, Ibrahim Naibo. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's continue. All right, so strategies to convert leads into sales. All right, strategies to convert leads into sales. So for many businesses, you will be generating leads for your business, because many businesses offer services and also some offer products. Okay, but in general, people will become leads, okay, before they actually buy your product. Okay, so how do you convert these leads into sales? How do you convert them to sales? How do you get their money in exchange for the value you are providing? All right, number one, you want to implement a lead nurturing campaign. All right, lead nurturing campaign, and you can do this by running a retargeting or remarketing campaign. Okay, you can do this by running a remarketing campaign. And what do I mean by retargeting campaign? This is a campaign that you run to retarget people that have interacted with your business online in the past. Okay, so for example, if you run an engagement ad and people engage with your campaign, maybe they engage, they comment, they share, or even if you run a lead generation campaign in the past. Okay, so now how do you nurture them with another campaign to make sure they convert? Now you can now run a conversion campaign. Okay, you can run a conversion campaign retargeting people that have engaged with your campaign in the past, and by so doing, these people will be more conversant with your business because they've already seen your business, they've interacted with it, and now at this point they are closer to actually making a decision whether to do business with you or not. Okay, and that is how to nurture your leads and convert them to what? To sales and to customers, to real customers. Okay, so another one is utilize marketing automation. Now this is I'm sure many of us will know about this already, but then you can't underestimate automation in today's marketing world. All right, because businesses are now shifting to the online more, and so there are a lot of things to do online in order to just put yourself in front of your customers. And because this is so voluminous, you don't want to be involved in everything every time. Okay, so you want to embrace some level of automation. So for example, let me use email marketing as an example. So many of us here must have gotten some emails in the past or until today that reminding us about this webinar. All right, now most of these emails were not written today. For example, today you must have gotten like 3 emails today. Okay, those emails were not written today. All right, they have been set up in the past. Those emails have been set up in the past before now, and so they will just go out automatically by themselves. All right, and that is what we call automation. So I just took my time. Okay, I sat down, create the content, all right, and schedule the messages. I scheduled the emails to the particular time that I want them to go, that I want it to go out. All right, so I scheduled it for different times of the day. Okay, now you can do this for your business and reduce your work time. What I mean by work time, the time you're supposed to be using for other things, you won't be using it to crack your brain, to write emails and try to send emails. Now this is not just about emails. Other platforms, there are automations for other things in your business that you can actually utilize to make your marketing process more easier and more faster. Okay, so automation is what you want to embrace in your business. All right, the next one is offer limited time promotions or discounts. Don't forget, we are discussing on strategies to convert leads into sales. Okay, so automation can help you do that, okay, by sending out messages, reminders, offers to your leads. Okay, so here we say offer limited time promotions and discounts. Now people love awoof. Let me use that word, awoof. Okay, people love promos. Okay, and that's why if you go out there on billboards and billboards, signposts, you're going to see a lot of promos, a lot of offers going on from all these companies. Okay, you want to utilize this strategy in your business. Okay, so take for example, you're selling a product for 50,000 naira. All right, you can offer 5% discount. Okay, sometimes this might eat into your profit a little bit. Okay, but the most important thing is to actually convert that customer in the first place. All right, so for a first timer or for a first customer in your business, what you should be looking at is how to convert them, because once you convert them, even with a 5 naira biro, or let me say 100 naira biro, it's not 5 naira, sorry, 100 naira biro, you will discover that in the future, because you have been able to convert them, they will come back to buy more, okay, from you. And the next time might not necessarily mean them coming back to buy a pen from you. Okay, they might come back to do bigger businesses with your business, just because you have developed a level of trust. Because if they don't trust you, they wouldn't have even buy the pen from you. Okay, so you want to be able to offer discounts and promos in order to actually attract, okay, your target audience, your prospects. Okay, the next one is provide personalized sales outreach. Okay, personalized sales outreach. You can also do this via email marketing, where you can call out people's name. You can personalize sales outreach to your leads. Okay, for example, in the emails you are getting, you will see some part of the email that mention your name. All right, this was not done manually, okay, because we have a lot of emails, so we can't be typing people's name one after the other. So this is part of automation, and then you can personalize emails to each person via personalization. Okay, personalized sales outreach. Okay, so let's move on. All right, so this is after explaining all those process, okay, from content marketing to lead generation and then to conversion. Now this is a simple funnel that you can utilize in order to set up your marketing strategy for your business. So starting from the traffic, you want to generate traffic. Okay, you want to collect leads, which is where you see the opt-in page. You want to do follow-up via calls, emails, text messages, and also after this you want to provide your value to them. You want to offer your value to them for them to buy, and that is where we have the sales page. The sales page is a page that gives details about your offering, about your product or service, and then the action button where they can actually buy your product. And after that, the funnel did not end there. You can as well upsell them with other related products. Okay, and this is how the circle goes. Okay, for new customers that are coming into your business, this is a simple journey that they go through until they actually buy your product. All right, so building lasting relationship with customers. Now I'll just read through this, and this is very important. You are going to get this slide. Actually, you're going to get this slide after the training. Okay, but there will be a condition to get the slides. Okay, so number one, you have to provide exceptional customer service. Okay, customer service is very important to any business. Whatever you do in your business, whether sell product or services, whatever you do, your customer service has to be top notch in order to build lasting relationship with your customer. Also, create personalized experience. I already spoke about this, but you can even take this further by tailoring your communications based on their preferences or purchase history and also their behavior. All right, so you can personalize their experience to your business, and by so doing they even value you more. Okay, they even value you more. Also, seek and act on customer feedback. Please, when you have a feedback from your customer, act on it. Okay, act on it. It makes the customers feel relaxed and rely and they will be able to rely on your service. All right, but if you don't give feedback, then most customers will not feel comfortable doing business with you because they don't get feedback from you when they need it. All right, and build a community around your brand. All right, so you can create groups, you can create forums, and even events for people to come together and interact together. This gives them some level of some experiential feelings about your business. Okay, and this lasts longer in their memory. Okay, are you guys with me?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. Okay, great. All right, so you have to build a community around your brand. Okay, so it makes people remember you, they see you often, and then they feel relaxed, okay, doing business with you. And that is how to build a lasting relationship with your customers. All right, and so I've been talking since and many of these things I've spoken about, they are actually practical. Okay, they are practical in order to utilize them for your business, and that is why you agree with me that we can't cover the practical class right now. We can't do that right now because time is against us, and that is why we have prepared a master class. Okay, and that will be our open training coming up on the 7th of March. Okay, our open training is coming up on the 7th of March, and in this training you will be learning practical how to acquire new customers for your business using social media. So you'll be learning the practical way of running high converting Facebook and Instagram ads. You'll be learning how to target your ideal customers. You don't want to miss this because targeting your customer is an important aspect of running campaigns. Okay, you don't want to be selling a weight loss product to someone that is already lean. Okay, so you need to understand how to target the people that are actually interested and ready to buy your product. And this is one of the things you are going to be learning in our open training. Also, you will learn proven strategies to convert leads into customers. Yes, we have spoken about some, but trust me, there are practical ways to do this, which you are going to be looking at on the 7th of March. Also, how to run email marketing. I said you have to follow up on your on your leads in order to actually convert them to customers. But then it's not just following up on people that have not bought from you. You can also follow up on people that have done business with you in order to make them come back to do business with you more. All right, so you can do this via email, and we are going to be looking at practical ways of running email marketing, okay, for your business. Okay, how to make your work easier and faster with ChatGPT. Trust me, many digital marketers utilize this tool a lot, and even some smart business owners already utilize it. But then there are ways to use ChatGPT to give you the best result that you want. Okay, you can use ChatGPT virtually for anything, regardless what you do. Even though you are a lawyer, whatever you do, ChatGPT is a tool that assists you to do your work even faster and easier. So this is one of the things you're going to be learning in our open training. And also the last one, master excellent customer service. We offer this as a separate training, but if you are part of this open training on the 7th, you are going to be getting some glimpse into excellent customer service, on how to interact with your customers, on how to retain them and make them come back to buy more from your business. All right, so what is the cost implication for our open training? As you can see, the registration fee is 50,000 naira. Okay, the registration fee is 50,000 naira, but because you are here in this webinar, you will be given opportunity to pay at a discount. Okay, and so you have the opportunity to pay 30,000 naira for our upcoming open training. And this training is also going to be on digital marketing, but this time around practical. Okay, it's going to be practical, and it's happening at our office, okay, in our training hall at Lekki number 69, okay, on the 4th floor, Brazos Mall. Okay, that's where it's happening. You're going to be getting more details about this program shortly. Okay, so please take note, only you people that are here in this webinar, it is only you people that have the opportunity to pay this discount, this discounted amount. Others that will be joining us outside this webinar, they have to pay 50,000 naira. So I will encourage you to jump on this offer right now before it elapses for you guys, just for you guys. Okay, so that is one of the advantage of being in our webinar. And what are you going to be getting on this day? You're going to be getting lunch. Okay, lunch will be provided for you. You will get soft copy of all the training materials that will be used, including this particular one. You will also be added to our alumni group for further assistance and networking. Trust me, this is very important for smart business owners that understand the power of networking. Okay, we already have a couple of people, big business owners in our alumni, and you can also join them in order to interact and also do business with them. Okay, because don't be surprised, some of your clients might be in our alumni. Okay, also you will get free and discounted support from us even after the training. Okay, so some of our past students, we do offer them support, okay, in case they run into issues while practicing what they've learned from us. Okay, so these are the things you are going to be learning inside. These are added value for you if you join our open training on the 7th March 2024. So I will open the floor for Mr. Kalu to address us. So for those that will be interested, please, this is our contact details. You can reach out to us, and also for you to get our material, okay, the material for this webinar. This is very important. Some of these materials, I believe you must have gotten everything we've spoken about, but trust me, having the material can help you go back to it and pick some things in order to implement. Okay, you can implement some of these things for your business and start seeing results. All right, but the practical class where you will learn how to do it practically is coming up on the 7th of March, which is next week. Okay, so thank you everyone. If you want to get this material, please, A form will be shared in the chat box. Please just give us your feedback, and then this material will be sent to you via email. Fill the form correctly, please. You can start doing that. Rose, please drop the feedback form in the group. If you're interested in the training material for today, please fill the form, and the material will be sent to you immediately. Okay? Please, it's strictly for those that fill the feedback form. If you do not fill the feedback form, then you probably will not get this material. So if you want to get this material, please fill the feedback form and it will be sent to you. All right, so we are open to questions, and I would like Mr. Kalu to address us while we round up the webinar. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much. Omani, thank you for such a wonderful presentation. Thank you. I mean, you broke it down for us. Anyone who is in the class can actually walk away and start to do digital marketing. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Now let me plead on their behalf. We will send the material to everybody, but let me also plead with them to fill the form.
Okay.
You know, the beauty of your feedback is that it helps us know what has gone well and what needs improvement. Nobody knows it all. Nobody has it perfected. So when you provide your feedback, we know what aspects of the webinar you found very useful and very interesting, and we also see what you think we can do differently. It helps to better us in terms of what we do next. So I plead with you to also fill the form. Thank you. Now, any questions? Are there questions? So we can quickly take the questions. And let me also tell you that because you have attended this webinar, you will automatically join our alumni a group where you now have access to us. Okay? You now have access to us. You can run anything by us at any point in time. This is part of the advantage we bring to the table. We want to work with you and guide you so that you can become better at what you do. And this is why you have to fill the form, so we can begin to build that relationship. So any questions? You can type it on the chat group, and Rose will read it out and will answer it. Any questions?
Okay, someone is asking, what if they can't make it to the physical training?
Yes, okay, let me answer that. There will always be other training programs, but it's good that you come for this one so we can build on what we have just taught you today. Don't leave gap. Don't leave gap. But if for any reason maybe you're traveling, maybe you're not you're not in Lagos or whatever, and you can't make it on Thursday, there will always be other opportunities for you to attend the physical class. But we encourage everyone here, as many as can attend, please make it a point of duty. If something is important to you, you will invest in it. You put your time in it. You put your money in it. Okay? Thank you. Any other question? Great. It's a hot Saturday afternoon. I know that we all have other things that we want to do. Let me personally thank you guys for joining. We appreciate everyone. Mena, Delish, thank you for joining. Let me see if I can say other names, Let me see other names that joined. Patrick, Rose is our madam. She's the one coordinating us. So Rose, thank you for a good job. Moni, thank you for a fantastic presentation.
Thank you, sir.
The slides are beautiful and very simple format. I'm trying to open these 9 others so I can see their names and I can thank them. Yes, Awal Aliyu, thank you for attending. I can see Mrs. Chimekalo, thank you for attending. Ekaite Augustine Ede, thank you for attending. And all of you that are here, thank you. Madu Omaibi, thank you for attending. Ogunwale Oluremi, thank you for attending. All of you, we appreciate you. Fill the form. Let us know how this has impacted you. Let us know what you want us to do differently. And then let us become friends. Join, let us put it on the alumni and let the engagement continue. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye, guys. And I'll see you on the 7th. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.